We live, y'all. We live. Mesa Cups. Got Direct D. Got Tempe over there. AZ Unfiltered. Oh, it got real interesting. It got real interesting. 1809. It got real interesting. Sorry for the shaking. It is fucking cold out here. We out here, y'all. We live, baby. Come on, come on. Let's see how many people we can get up in here. We live. Mesa Cops at the finest. Sorry for the shaking once again. It is cold out here. Ooh, got some more.
Yeah? Fast. He peed on himself, huh?
Sure did. Yeah, it's the quickest I've ever seen anyone piss on themselves.
Super quick.
More like I think he shitted on himself.
We walked up, that guy was like, hey. He stopped walking. He stopped. Then you came up and got in everyone's face. Oh, it's beautiful.
You want us to put up some tape? We can do that if you'd like. If we need you to back, we need you to back up. Yeah, because we don't want you interfering with this investigation.
No one's interfered.
But how's that interfering though?
I didn't touch anything.
If we're far away from you guys,
the fact that you're not screaming and yelling,
It's not
but
interference.
but no one said anything when we first came up. But nothing was said.
I get that.
But nothing was said when we first came up. Nothing was said when we first came up. So for him to get out of pocket like that, it wasn't called for. It don't matter if you were here or not. It was caught on recording.
The First Amendment allows me to do this and to speak and yell all I want. You cannot do anything legal about that. As much as you might not like it, you can't do shit about it, bro. I could sit here and scream all I want. Fuck the police! Fuck the police! If you arrest me, you're screwed. That's a First Amendment issue. You literally swore. You're laughing like it's a joke, but you swore an oath.
I'm laughing because you don't seem to understand.
You don't seem to understand.
Yeah, no.
That thick ass skull they got, it
That
don't
doesn't mean you don't have consequences.
it don't penetrate anything. Them thick
It's
ass
like,
skulls.
You can go in places and yell fire.
Yeah, no, there's a Supreme Court case that says you can do that and you won't get punished.
Yep.
I mean,
Can.
you can't go in and say bomb, but you know what I mean? That's not the thing. You threaten somebody, you incite public violence, you incite public excitement. That's not freedom of speech. But when you coming up to a cop and say, fuck you, you don't want to do this, it's not illegal. Houston versus Hill literally says, I can interrupt you while you're doing your job. It's Supreme Court case law which overrides any kind of ARS or municipal code that you would try to post.
That's besides the fact that none of that happened.
This isn't my first day. I mean, I've been studying law longer than
It wasn't about
No.
words.
Yep.
I mean, when's the last time you
I think you hurt his feelings.
Well, one guy says something and then the other one contradicts the other. It's like, who the fuck is in charge here?
I don't think any of them know.
No, one hand doesn't watch the other with this department.
Yeah.
every day, every time.
Well, you gotta read it. Yeah, you gotta read it. You gotta read them, but you don't gotta remember them. It's not important.
I hope it's important to you. I hope it is. I don't think I've been to heaven. I don't think I've ever run into you. I know I've run into you before. You were quiet, couldn't even say anything. Appreciate that. But this is serious discrimination. We're just 4 people out here. But I have 577 people watching it right now. And then tomorrow that could be 100,000 people that saw you guys show up to try and intimidate people that are out here trying to practice the First Amendment that you swore an oath before you could become a police officer to uphold and protect. The First Amendment of Arizona and the First Amendment of the United States Constitution. You swore to uphold the United States Constitution and the Arizona Constitution. You literally had to do it before you could become a police officer. I can pull the file with your signature on it. The paper you had to sign with Mesa, the Mesa municipality before you become trust. You swore on it. Oh, man. Back up over here where we can't hear you talking. That's not how the First Amendment works. Audio and visual. There's case law for that too. If you read case law, you should know that.
Yep.
You have the person to see and hear what's going on. When you put me back over there for an arbitrary reason, officer safety is not a law. We're not interfering with anything, because when you get to a courtroom, you're going to have to articulate to a judge how I was interfering. And sitting here talking is not going to work. It's not going to fucking work, dude. That's why when you put us over there, you're violating the First Amendment. Now you're eliminating my ability to hear what's happening, which is crucial to public information dissemination. Do you understand that? That's part of the First Amendment. Which you swore to uphold and protect you to death. If not, you sign an agreement, you got to sign it on file, right? I'm just talking out my ass. You probably think I'm wrong, but the thousands, the tens of thousands, 160,000 people that subscribe to just my channel disagree with me and agree with a lot of shit that I'm saying, because there's lawyers that watch me. There's city officials that watch it. You think it's funny, but they do.
Retired cops, even veterans even watch this, and they even say the same thing we do. But you might even sit there and look the same way you look at him, but you guys don't care. It's written all over your guys' faces.
Yeah, you keep giggling every time I say something like it's a joke, or I'm not making sense, or I'm not being sincere. I'm talking facts to you. I'm not spreading my opinion. I'm giving you factual
No, that's not. No. That's a good way to spin it. I'll give you that. That's a good way to spin it. That's a hell of a way to spin it. If that's how you continue with life, oh, trust me, it's gonna catch up to you. And believe me, big guy up there is definitely watching. So you want to keep that up and keep spitting that false shit out. Oh yeah, that's not gonna be good for you, buddy. I don't know how long you've been doing this, but you obviously need to read up and do something.
Yeah, since we'll move back.
See, there you go.
We don't want to get in the way.
Like I said, I appreciate you guys not screaming at me. Have a good
So I'm not going to come up and get within a foot of you, but we know close a foot is, and we hear that all the time from Mesa cops, city officials, people that go online and want us. Hey, you guys get up and in the foot and start screaming at them. Dude, these guys didn't even make it over here. We just pulled up, and I'm getting flashed to come out because this guy wants to start yelling and threatening people with arrest.
And getting in people's faces for no apparent reason.
You look bad.
Problem is,
You
he
work with
contradicted
him.
his
He's your partner.
fellow officer. The fellow officer was like, "Yo,
There's thousands
Just don't,
of Mesa
you know,
people
don't
that watch my
give us
channel.
space.
So when you pull somebody
And then
else
come
over
out
that watches
screaming.
my channel and they're an asshole to you, and you can't figure it out, that's probably why. Because they saw the way this guy acted and they equate you all into the same group. Does that make sense? Just like you guys equate us all into the same group. Oh, one of them yells at us, so that's how they all are. So let's show up 20 deep and intimidate them.
We don't know.
I don't know until something happens. Why are you even doing anything? Until one of us says something or makes a threat or does something that actually interferes with this idiot's ability to do his job, other than his ADD, that's when there needs to be more police to show up. But right now, this is called intimidation. There's absolutely no reason for you guys to be standing in front of her whatsoever. I mean, he said he was going to get her in the car, but he's just in the front of the car. I mean, dude, you really need to brush up on the First Amendment and what the freedom of the press is. You really do. You really do. Because I feel like you're not understanding. Understanding is a very comfortable place. It eases your mind and you can flow through life a lot easier.
Exactly what I was saying.
I mean, I know you guys don't make enough to understand. I know how much all of you guys make. All of it. You don't make enough. They don't pay you enough, honestly. They don't pay you enough and they don't give you enough education. You're taught officer safety, how to control situations, how to write tickets, how to pull over traffic, how to do traffic stops, and how to not get sued. They don't actually teach you law. They don't actually teach you how to take care of people's rights and uphold the Constitution like you agreed to do. That's not what you're doing out here because everybody is ignorant out there. Everybody that you film, everybody don't know what the fuck you're allowed to do and what you're not allowed to do, just like you do. That's why we go viral. Our videos get so many fucking views. Because, dude, I'm telling you, I'm giving you keys to success here. You need to listen because, you know, all your information is public and people really don't like it when you guys do this. Nickerson. How do you say that? Just kidding. I don't want to bet you it. But I mean, you guys, make the fuck it out.
Check this shit out.
That big motherfucker.
Where?
See him?
Oh, the Al?
Yeah, look at that big motherfucker.
Oh, look at him.
Whoa,
Oh, look at there goes. Woo!
I got one that lives at my work. I saw that motherfucker fly in, bro.
That was a big motherfucker.
It's a great horn owl, yeah.
They know everything.
Got one that lives at the airport over there by my work in Scottsdale.
They need all your information public. We're not the problem out here. We don't cause a problem. I got millions of live videos. I'm not telling right now.
I'm not the one ruining people's lives.
No,
700.
I got a good idea who is though.
Hit the like button, guys. Show them how much you like. Hit the like button and say thank you for making me famous. Across the world, not just the United States. People in Australia, Africa, Saudi Arabia, everywhere watch my show. Everywhere. I get emails from all over the world thanking me for what I do and calling you guys a piece of shit. Every single day, tens of emails. Like, you get 30 emails a day just thanking you for your job? No. The department has to take a picture of some kid that wrote a thank you card for the police and posted it on their fucking Facebook.
I don't know,
so they
brother.
can get some recognition.
I'm not too sure on that one.
Well, count up the odds, because I'm making you guys look really bad with every stuff. You're getting the laugh rate right now, and it's never really Who called you this? You don't care right now, but when the department gets a lot of phone calls and shit, and you know, you guys start getting interviewed about the incident, they want to go over your body cams and see what we said and all that shit. You know how it works? That's when it starts getting interesting, because then they're going to tell you more shit. Then you got to do more shit the next time that you see us. And then you got to try to set us up for arrest, like all the other idiots that have tried. So, I mean, you've been told not to recently, I know that. I know I actually got to break a law before I'm going to get arrested, or else you're going to be in trouble.
That's fact, Jack.
Yeah, we know.
It's just the disappointment on your face is just what makes content for us. See that? That's a mug of I don't like you very much.
Don't get sucked into the drama that's in the department. Don't get sucked into it. They're going to try and alienate you from all your friends, anybody that's not a cop or the family of a cop, and then they're going to ask you to do some shit. And then when you don't do it or you do it, now they've got you. If you do it, now they've got you. And if you fail to do something else that they ask you in the future, then they're going to out you, and you're going to become the scapegoat. These motherfuckers don't care about you. You're young. I know you just started the department within the last few years. And you have the potential to not be sucked into the blue line and be wearing that blue line patch, make it for street crimes because you can shoot somebody Dude, I fucking know about your department. I know how the shit works there. I know the back ends and the sick shit that motherfuckers have been doing since the 90s in the command staff, letting them fuck each other's wives and shit. Dude, I know a lot. Don't get sucked into it. You look like somebody that has potential and actually make a difference within the organization. So heed my words and don't get sucked into the bullshit, because they're gonna fuck you in the ass at the end of the day when you don't play their ball game. I'm telling you right now, it works just like with gangs in prison. And I did 7 years in prison. I watched people stab each other in the back that were friends. Hey buddy, how you doing? And then they fucking stab them, dude. It happens with the police, it happens in prison. It's no different. Keep that shit in mind. Cops stab each other in the back all the time. You'll just be another victim of them. And they'll go home and they'll sleep like babies. Just like when they shoot somebody. He's obviously drunk. I don't give a fuck. We got our content on you guys. Have a good night, fellas.
Yep, have a good one. That was it, y'all.